What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Country Productions. Today, I'm going to be reviewing both Sicario movies and deciding which one is best and which one is worst. If you want more movie reviews just like this, then click the link in the description or the button in the outro to subscribe to our channel. Anyway, let's get into it. Sicario may very well be the best directed movie of 2015. Denis Villeneuve really showed that he can bring what he envisions to the big screen. This is supported by the Oscar nominees that Sicario got that mostly had to do with him. So yeah, the movie is brilliantly directed. One of the great things about Sicario is how well the tension is executed too. I can't really speak on this much since I saw it for the first time on a made-for-TV viewing, which is pretty tame, in daytime, after reading the plot on Wikipedia 3 years after the movie was released. So while I don't feel the tension in most moments, I can pin that on the way I viewed it and not on the movie itself. The acting is honestly so good in this movie. It has its mini all-star cast with Emily Blunt, Benicio del Toro, and Thanos, who may also go by the name Josh Brolin. Honestly, this movie does a lot of things really well or even great, and it does execute on making you feel nauseous at some points. You know how I described my subpar viewing experience earlier? Well, no matter how much I know it's not the movie's fault, it did take away from it a good bit. Not too much, but the fact that some of the best parts of this movie aren't even in the version I watched has to affect my view on it at least a little. Other than that, no huge gripes for Sicario. Though maybe a result of circumstance, I felt a little disappointed with what I got in this movie. Second viewing has changed my opinion a little, but I'm still a bit underwhelmed. I'll go between full-on disappointment mode and great status and give this movie an 8.6 out of 10. Now comes the sequel to Sicario, and I did get a proper viewing in the seats of a theater for this one. So, what do I like about this movie? The action is awesome. I'd go as far as to say it's better than the first movie. Not necessarily better tension, but for pure action, this is definitely a step up. Benicio del Toro is fantastic in this movie, no doubt better than the first movie. In Day of the Soldado, we get actual character development for Alejandro, rather than his character getting better from other people talking about him.
They cut off his wife's head and threw his daughter into a vat of acid.
Isabella Moner is great in this movie, and Josh Brolin might not have gotten worse or better, but his character is so good that he doesn't need to. The loss of Emily Blunt helps this film, as her character is unnecessary for the plot and storylines to work. Speaking of the storyline, this film has a more compelling and interesting plot than the first movie in my opinion. I know I'm kind of ranting on about the good things in this movie, but Sicario Day of the Soldado does a lot of great stuff. Stefano Sollima takes over for the director role in this movie, and while he does do a good job, this movie isn't going to get nominated for Best Director like the first one should have. I mean, come on, Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences, you had to snub Denis Villeneuve? Anyway, yeah, this movie doesn't have the stunning cinematography that the first one does. It does recycle the score, which is good. I mean, does this not make you want to get up out of your chair and dance? I've seen a lot of people give this a bad score and say they don't like the movie, which I just don't understand at all. I love this movie, and I'm giving it a 9.1 out of 10. I enjoyed watching this movie, and I like this movie more than the first, which is an unpopular opinion as mine is always. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video and want more movie reviews, then click the link in the description to see my movie reviews playlist. Anyway, that's all for me. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. God bless.